is run by a bunch of investment bankers, and Morningstar's tools can help make
I'm Jason Stitt from Morningstar, and welcome to the Friday Five. A lot of economic indicators are showing the recovery is strong, but we're starting to see some signs on the corporate front. Here with me to share five of those is Morningstar Markets Editor Jeremy Glaser. Jeremy, thanks for joining me.
You're welcome, Jason.
So what do you have for the recovery signs Friday Five?
Consumers are back eating at restaurants. They continue to want iPods and, surprisingly, Coach bags again. The travel industry is starting to get a little bit better. And finally, I'll take a look at one of the hardest hit industries during the recession and a bright spot there.
Well, I just had lunch, so there's no place better to start than food.
Yeah, a lot of people were worried because during the recession, people weren't working as much. The unemployment rate is still very high, but people weren't eating out. You were either bringing lunch from home, or if you're not on the road, you're not going to have breakfast at McDonald's. And we're starting to see that turn around in a really serious way. McDonald's sales are doing really well, but people are also going into higher end places like Starbucks and Panera, posted really good results this quarter. People are willing to spend a little bit more for something to indulge themselves a little bit. It's a nice turnaround from what we've seen in the past.
So certainly consumers starting to feel a little bit better. They might also be spending some of that money on technology. Apple results looked pretty good.
Yeah, it's hard to say that Apple ever had a lull during the recession. They've done pretty well throughout all of this. But the demand for iPhones continues to just astonish us. That even with no new hardware and not a lot of new markets open to the iPhone, people are still rushing to the headset. When their contracts expire on other carriers, they're jumping into it. They're excited about it. The ecosystem continues to build. This could be a big driver for Apple in the future with the iPad sales starting to come out as well. And we'll see what those really look like next quarter. Another big quarter for them, and it shows that if there's a product that people want, they're going out there and spending money for it.
And the fact that more people might be able to buy them in the future just only bodes well for them. Coach also reported this week, and they say that they're seeing some inflection points on the purse front. What did you hear from them?
They certainly are seeing things get better. Now, traffic to Coach stores never dropped completely off a cliff. People are still going in there and looking at the purses, but no one was buying. And this quarter, they finally saw that conversion rate go up. So they're seeing people not only looking, but actually buying it. Now, some of this is they're trying to have better priced products. They're moving from a lot of only high-end handbags to stuff that's a little bit on the lower end. But it also shows people's willingness to splurge on a approachable luxury item like a Coach bag. That's a good sign for spending on luxury items and also probably in some mid-market stuff as well.
Always great to see that discretionary spending continue to tick up a little bit. On the hotel front, are hotels doing better? Are people finally getting out there on the road?
A little bit. We discussed a couple weeks ago with the earnings that we're looking forward to, and Marriott was one of them because we wanted to see are people out there, what kind of people are traveling. And they certainly are seeing an improvement in demand. They think rates are going to start to go up again. They think occupancy is going to be doing a lot better. So I think we'll see people traveling. Does that mean the hotel business is out of the woods yet? No, there's still some issues with financing, and we're still nowhere near where the peak is. But people are much more willing to take leisure trips. Business travel is picking up again. Another good sign for the economy.
So how was the hotel stays in Europe? Those ticked up a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, for some reason the last couple weeks it seems like a lot of people just didn't want to leave Europe. But I know it's a great place, but I have no idea why those rooms were doing so much better.
I can't imagine why that might be.
Yeah.
Okay, so finally, Jeremy, for number five, one of the hardest hit industries has been the springform pan business. And even, with all the bailouts and the government money thrown at this poor ailing industry, I can only hope that there's some good news for number five.
Certainly this has been one of the hardest hit industries throughout the entire downturn. But thankfully there's some light at the end of the tunnel now that Martha Stewart has received a $3 million retention bonus to stay at Martha Stewart Omni Media, as was reported by Michelle Leader at Footnoted. Now, I guess Martha Stewart was thinking of leaving to go to some other Martha Stewart-themed company, so they had to pay her plenty of money. But I'm glad that she'll probably put this back into the springform pan industry so that she can make all of her delicious cakes, and we shouldn't have to worry too much about another government bailout to keep those jobs.
It sounds a little half-baked to me, Jeremy.
Yeah, it'll take a while to see if it's a good thing.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
From Morningstar, I'm Jason Stitt. Thanks for watching.
At Morningstar, we feel it is important to schedule regular checkups of your investments. This is the reason we're pleased to announce Portfolio Monitor, a new and easier way to keep track of your investments. With a few clicks of the mouse, receive a monthly report that provides a comprehensive and customized summary of your portfolio, sent automatically to your inbox. Portfolio Monitor provides a concise digest of all the best features of premium membership. Become a premium member with our 14-day free trial to start receiving Portfolio Monitor today.